Hey everybody, hello, and welcome back to New Jersey Monthly Online. We have picks for you for the week of October 26th and November 1st, and we want to tell you that our new issue, right there, Top Doctors, is on the newsstand as of this week. It's the biggest issue of New Jersey Monthly
It's
ever.
it's a heavy one.
It's a heavy one, that's right. We get our exercise just lifting it. And there's lots of good things in there for you. And now we will proceed to tell you about what's happening in the state of New Jersey this week. Emily will lead us off.
All right, so first up, we have an event today, Monday, October 26th, and it's one you don't want to miss. Gary's Wine and Marketplace is hosting the 2009 Grand Tasting Annual Gala Fundraiser, and it's taking place tonight at the Madison Hotel in Morristown. It's an annual event. It features 500 different kinds of wines, spirits, beer, gourmet cheeses, and of course a bountiful buffet. What am I talking about? And it all goes to a good cause. It's for the Interfaith Food Pantry and the Gannon Heart Hospital at Morristown Memorial. So if you know your wines, this is an event for you because these have all been hand-selected by the CEO, Gary Fish, and he's got the finest vintage wines from critically acclaimed areas, so you'll definitely want to check it out. The tasting is from 6 to 9:30 p.m. and tickets are $65 to $75. To purchase yours, you can go to any of the Gary Wine and Marketplace stores. They're located in Madison, Bernardsville, and Wayne, or you can call 973-822-0200. And for more info, you can go to garyswine.com. And swing it over to Eric.
And now for the art of art instead of the art of food. Actually, there'll be food here too, but that was just a lame segue. What can you do? They're not all winners. But this place, this event is a winner. It is the Garden State. It's going to be at the Garden State Exhibit Center in Somerset, and it is the 15th annual Sugarloaf Crafts Festival, which is a biggie. It's this Saturday, October 30th, and Sunday, November 1st. And you will find more than 250 juried artists there showing and selling their work in fine art, pottery, sculpture, glass, jewelry, furniture, home accessories, and photography. In addition, as I mentioned, there will be food, plus live demonstrations of metal spinning, glass blowing, furniture, painting, and pottery making. Catch it this Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Sunday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tickets are $7 online, $8 at the door. Children under 12 free, and the parking is free. For more information, go to sugarloafcrafts.com. And now, back to Emily.
Okay, we didn't mention this in the beginning, but happy Halloween to everyone out there. We have a couple little spooky events for you to check out. So hopefully you all have your costumes picked out for Saturday, but first you can round up the kids and you can check out the Monster Mash Bash at the Garden State Discovery Museum in Cherry Hill. That's on Friday night, October 30th. And the event invites children to dress up in their costumes. There will be ghostly games and goblin goodies, and you can trick-or-treat around the museum's haunted exhibits. It won't be too scary for the young kids, don't worry. Fun starts at 6:30 p.m. and the admission is free. And for more details, you can go to discoverymuseum.com. And one more event from Eric.
One more cool event is going to be taking place this Friday. The Roxy Ballet is coming to Morristown's Mayo Center for the Performing Arts to produce Dracula the Ballet. For those who want to see someone suck your blood, this is the show. It's a ballet you can sink your teeth into. Thank you, Emily. It's an interpretation of the original story of Dracula by Bram Stoker, of course, and it features dazzling choreography, sound, lighting effects, and fangs. The show starts at 8 p.m. and tickets are $22 to $42. For more information, go to mayoarts.org. And speaking of Mayo, we'll go right into dining.
Nice, Eric. They always good segues.
Always. Home of the desperate segue. Anyway, the continuing saga of Chef Craig Shelton, long renowned for his Ryland Inn, which of course is no more. The latest chapter is he has landed as guest chef at the Skylark Diner in Edison. And he's been working up a new menu for the Skylark since about June, and they rolled it out on the QT about a month ago, and now they're going public with it. And so I went over there to the Skylark the other day and sampled a whole bunch of dishes, and I have to say the food was really good. Now, they knew it was not just me, it was other people from the press, and they knew we were there. So, the food's going to be good. It's going to be as good as it possibly can be. The real acid test will be what happens when, you just order it and nobody knows who you are. If it's still good, and I actually do think it will be, because Craig is a real stickler about that. I mean, he's not into just impressing people, VIPs or whatever. He really likes to have good food for all his guests. So the arrangement is he is introducing this menu, retraining the staff to serve it. And the Edison, by the way, was not your garden variety diner, before Craig showed up. It was already a very successful diner with a large clientele, and it had some pretty progressive ideas. Like about a year ago, they got rid of the photo laminated menu, and they went to buying all fresh ingredients all the time, which meant that they could print up a daily menu. They weren't stuck with what the picture showed on the page, even if it was out of season and they had to buy it frozen. So they were on their way to this kind of thing. And the owner of the Skylark, Konstantin Katsifis, and Craig Shelton have been friends for a long time, and they got to talking, and they said, let's take it the next step. So Craig's there every day for about the next 6 months, kind of getting this thing up and running, and then they'll be on their own with it. But it really is worth going to, because the food is quite good, and the prices are still diner prices. That's the remarkable thing. I had a few things like Thai roasted garlic shrimp that was just delicious, especially at 10 o'clock in the morning when we were there. And that's a $7 appetizer. You get 4 or 5 shrimp and cucumber salad. The steak au poivre, which is a dinner entree for $24, that was excellent. What else did they have? Vietnamese pork sticks with a dipping sauce. That was really good. I mean, basically everything that we had was really good. A roasted cod, very delicate. So it's really worth trying. The other two components of this, by the way, not to go on too long, but I do tend to go on too long, is that they hired a really good sommelier from New York named Courtney Smith, a young woman who has, despite being sort of young, she's got a lot of good experience, and she's created a wine list of about 100 bottles, ranging in price from just $20 and up, for the Skylark. And she is now a permanent employee of the Skylark. She will be there every night, walking the floor, talking up wine, suggesting pairings. And she's made this book, which I had a look at, which gives a kind of biography of each vineyard, and that includes the people who actually make the wine and photographs, and it's really interesting to browse through. The other part of it is they hired a guy named Walter Gross, who used to be the baker at the Ryland Inn, and he's making all the breads now, everything from the hamburger rolls on to the cakes and pies, and he is a really good baker. I had some of his things. So, it's an experiment that I think we can all hope will succeed, and give it a shot. It's at the Skylark Diner in Edison, and we will see you next week. Thanks for joining us.